Hi, welcome back to our Growing Up Strong Summer Family Series. We are here to bring you a series of videos that will help you and your family have some good foundational pieces for the summer, some ideas, events, some actions that will hopefully help make your summer a really great, memorable summer. We're using our prevention work, the developmental assets, to bring these to you, so we hope that you are able to learn a little more about how these assets create a foundation and building block for your family and your kids' future. Today's topic is going to be encouraging your kids when summer isn't what they thought it was going to be through the asset group of personal identity. It's no secret that there were a lot of disappointed kids at the end of the school year. No proms, graduations had a big question mark behind them, no yearbook signings. We picked up our yearbooks this year and my kids were like, wow, the best part about it was signing them, and they don't get that. They haven't seen their friends in months. The swimming pools aren't open. Will they open? We just don't know. Summer camps have been canceled. Sleepovers are canceled. Family vacations are postponed. The list could go on and on about all the things that aren't happening this summer. But we're not here to focus on the negative. We want to help our kids see the positive when their summer didn't turn out the way that they thought it was going to. So how do we do that? How do we offer our kids encouragement during this time of uncertainty? Well, we're going to give you some pointers and some tips. And the first one is to listen to them. As parents, we often want to fix things for our kids. We want to show them, we're just going to fix this, we're going to change this, we're going to adjust this, and then we do it for them. But that's not really what they need. And currently, there's no quick fix for all the things that are happening in our society. And oftentimes, if we listen more and talk less, our kids can figure out the direction that they need and want to go on their own. And with a little bit of guidance from us, they can get there. Helping them try to articulate what exactly it is that they are disappointed in, rather than assuming that we know. To us as adults and parents, we want to sometimes feel like saying, that's just how it is right now, or you got to buck up, everybody's, missing out on things. But they need to know that their disappointment is important and that we see their disappointment. When we can help them come back from those disappointments, they are going to have a brighter outlook for their future. We've already, as parents and adults, we've had lots of disappointments in our lives, so we can overcome them a little bit easier. For kids, though, they might not have had a lot of disappointments in their life yet. So validating what they're feeling rather than judging them for the disappointment or because they can't do something or they're not bouncing back the way they should can make them feel like we don't hear them. And that can make them be more isolated than they already are. Also, it's about perspective. Helping our kids foster a sense of optimism about the future is helpful in giving them a positive view of what's coming next and what they're looking for and need. Reassurance that our current situation isn't going to last forever. Change will occur, and things like school and social events, sporting events might not look like they have in the past for some time, and that's okay. Not all change is bad, but we have to help them understand that. And we can and should talk about our concerns for the future, but we should try to frame them in a positive discussion. Avoid making false reassurances or negative predictions about what is to come. Encourage them to think about their place in the world and how they hope to contribute when they do get back to that new normal. I keep telling people, if nothing else, the quarantine, social distancing, our current state has definitely made people more creative. We're getting outside of our boxes. We're thinking about how we can do things differently. Like, how do you do a birthday party for your 9-year-old when you can't get together? Well, Zoom parties and drive-by birthday parties are now a thing. Senior year letdowns. Our community creates an Adopt a Senior page to let them know, hey, class of 2020, we see you. Spring and summer sports aren't happening. Now maybe the time to invest in a soccer goal or a basketball hoop for your yard so your kids can still have that interaction, that active play. And encourage them to still connect with their friends. FaceTime, Zoom, we have so many video chatting services. And when they can connect with their friends, it helps them realize that they're not alone. Their friends and classmates and teammates and peers are going through all the same things that they're going through. They have the same disappointments about the games that didn't happen, the tournaments, the graduations, all of the missed events and disappointments. They're missing them too. But the loss of control that we feel when things around us seem to be falling apart is not only felt by us, but it's felt by our kids as well. Because there are things that we simply cannot control the outcome of, it's important to help our kids regain a sense of personal power in their lives. Helping them plan out the things that they can control will restore that personal power. Things like their daily tasks and responsibilities, their attitudes about the future, projects they might like to complete, hobbies they want to try out. With some guidance, let them determine what their day might look like right now. That loss of control can be a big stressor when it comes to knowing what to do next. So are you as a parent modeling how to cope with those things? Relaxation techniques, breathing, journaling, listening to music, meditation, exercise, all those things that can help relieve the tension that's building due to the new stressors and the loss of control that they may be feeling. So, how do you give them encouragement? Here's some ideas that might help with ways to help them see the positive, help them see a positive side of who they are and their role in this. Make a list of 10 positive things that they see in themselves and the world around them. Review past successes and overcoming of past disappointments. Take them back to a time when they had a disappointment and see now where they are on the other side of that disappointment. Use positive, authentic language with them, even in the little things. They understand positive and negative things. And so when we can use authentic language and positive language, they're going to model that. Encourage them to help someone else during this time. People have often said, when we help someone else, it helps us feel better too. So give them that opportunity to help someone else. Have them make a list of the things that give them purpose in life. What do they enjoy that they are getting to take part in right now? Help them reframe negative thoughts into positive action. If they're having a bad day and they're, not able to see the positive, what's something good that they can do right now in this moment? Even if it's just call a friend, draw a picture, go outside and take a run, ride their bike, something that is positive, even in the negative. Helping young people find their voice is in all that's going on around them is critical to them creating a positive path to their future. When young people can learn to cope and adjust to the curveballs life throws at them, they develop a deeper sense of personal identity, resulting in them feeling like they have control over the things that happen to them. They have a say in what's happening in their life. They have a higher self-esteem. They feel as if they have a sense of purpose and they're optimistic about their future. So keep encouraging them. They're listening, and listen to them too.